Hello, everyone. I'm Fallon of PIKO Community.Wellbeing. I guide persons through Qigong, which is like a gentle but powerful moving meditation. Qigong invites you to come home to yourself, to find that space within you where you want to invite ease and flow. And sometimes those things could feel so far away from our day to day reality. Sometimes it can feel like it's asking too much for us to just slow down. And moving meditation and Qigong can really help you to ease into a meditative practice without it feeling too difficult to sit and be still, or to sit and perhaps empty your mind. Now, these practices are very beneficial for those who can access it. And moving meditation is a different quality that comes in to a meditative practice. And so, Qigong brings this to you. I love guiding a Qigong practice. I love sharing in guiding persons on how to find their own energy within. I am a biochemist. Um, and so perhaps if the word chi is too out there for you, then understanding your life force as a form of energy or your breath may be a place where you can connect. So Qigong is rooted in Daoist traditions, traditional Chinese medicine and healing practices. Not trying to give you too many words, but to honor the quality of what Qigong really is, we can look at the words and what they impart. And one of the things I love about the Taoists is that they use and tap into nature around them. The bee wants to tell me hello. And observe nature, observe the natural world of which we humans are a part of, and form practices and flows from these observations, from being humble and in a space of honoring enough to observe nature and flow with it rather than force against it. And so Qigong and the character that is used, the Chinese character that is written to describe Qigong, actually, when you translate it, is not energy work or moving meditation, but it translates so beautifully to that dance that light does on the surface of the sea, of water. Yeah, look at that. Just the energy alone of that light at sunrise and sunset and the moon just dancing on the surface of water. That is what the character translates to. And so Qigong is an invitation to clear any stagnant energy that is not working for you, to invite energy and cultivate energy into your home space that is your body, and to co-create something that could be powerful, focused, intentional, and really beautiful. So join me on a very easy introduction to Qigong. Anyone can do it. I just say keep your knees soft and light, keep the joints fluid and relaxed, drop the shoulders, relax the jaw, and do a little Qigong with me.
The first part is a warm up where we relax the joints by gentle shaking movement. I invite you to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, soften the knees, and have playfulness in your movement. Breathe in and out of your nose, sigh, relax the shoulders. Let's do a warm up together. And now I invite you to follow with some simple Qigong flows with me, where the feet are shoulder width apart, the knees are nice and soft, bending, the hands float up like clouds and are light. And you inhale and exhale through the nose, each time going slower. You don't have to get it exactly in time with me. Flow in your own way. And I choose to not talk through the movements as it really allows you to connect with your own energy while you follow along in this video. At the very end of these flows, you will see me do one hand at a time and spiral out. That move is called connecting with heaven and earth. I invite you to imagine what that could feel like. You're really getting into this flow. You've connected with your energy, and I'm sure you can feel a shift in your own body. Here, we're going to use intention with power to see that moving slow can be intentional and powerful and strong. And this trains your body, your mind, and your spirit to know how resilient you are. These movements have a little more power in the palms of the hands as you push out and exhale, and as you just flow with your own energy into the movements out to the sides, up from your chest. It's like you're connecting with that wider source of energy available to you at all times. And now I invite you to just go with it. Have play in your flowing with your hands. As your hands float up in front of your body in this sequence and open out to the side, gaze upward, gaze into the palm of your hands, wherever you feel comfortable in the movement, and just invite energy back to you. Call it in. Call it in and be playful and free with yourself. You don't have to synchronize the movements exactly the way I do it. This is an invitation to flow, an invitation to have intention with your body movements and really slow it down, seeing how moving slowly and intentionally with your breath can actually be very powerful. We have now come to the end of our Qigong practice together. I just invite you to observe how you feel. How is your body feeling? How is your mind feeling?
How are we feeling? I trust after that short introduction to Qigong that you are more relaxed, at home with yourself, and at ease, and can feel the power of your own energy coming home and alive in you. If you wish to connect with me, you can follow me at PIKO Community on Instagram. Find my other information very close to this video, and we can connect and do one-on-one Qigong sessions virtually, or whenever I do have in-person sessions, you can reach out to me. We can do small groups, we can do couples, we can do friends of 3 or more. We can add it to a special celebration of life where we bring our energy back home to us. I am also a Marma Point therapy practitioner, and this cultivates a sense of deep energy work on the body. It's body work. I do those on referral, and that could be someone who has had a session with me can recommend you. And whenever I am in Trinidad and Tobago, you can book a session with me. And if I am not, I will highly recommend a sister who has trained in Marma Point therapy with me uh, for you to receive this type of therapy. And Marma Point is another invitation to come home to your energy. So we could just do a very quick self massage to close this introduction to what I do and session of self care. Rub the hands together, get them nice and warm, pull the ears down and out and up using the index finger and the thumbs. Open and close the jaw using the index finger and the middle fingers, just rubbing in circles right here, opening and closing the jaw, relaxing the shoulders, and gentle but firm pressure on circles here, relaxing the jaw, stroking the neck now like a cat, and just gently cross the hands, same fingers, right here, and press in just under the sternum. Gentle circles here, deep breath in and out. Relax the neck. Gentle, firm pressure between the first rib and the sternum as you cross your hands. And this opens up the lung meridian and really just helps you to breathe a little easier. Let the hands fall to the lap. Rub them together again. This time we go to the top of the head, put the palm here, and where the middle finger falls, we rub in a slow circular motion. And this is really useful at the end of a long day. Just what we trainees like to call the mole of the head. And you just give that a nice, gentle, circular massage. Maybe tap on it a few times, gentle knocking. And this can really relax the nervous system. Thank you for joining me on this practice. And I hope that Qigong and Marma Point are gentle and lovely invitations to you to come home to yourself.